All right, good morning. We're gonna we're gonna do ourselves a little loop trail here. It's about 5 miles. We've got a view of the pond, so we'll see what that looks like. We're gonna go down the Midstate Trail over here, and then it loops around over and comes out on the other side a lot.
On Schmidt Trail.
On Schmidt Trail. It's a little 5 mile deal. Yeah, it's gonna come out over there. So we're gonna stop at the lake and have ourselves a little breakfast and coffee. Just a little trail to get back in shape here. Trying to get my foot feeling better. Bandit's all geared up. You ready to go, buddy? All right. Bandit can. We're gonna rock it out, buddy, right? All right. All right, it's about 20 after 7 in the morning on a Sunday. Oh, I think it's Sunday, maybe the 21st. Not exactly sure the actual date. Yeah, I think the 19th was Friday. I still don't have my date straight. Hell, I don't have the day straight half the time. We're going to do a bunch of these little trails. I'm going to use the All Trails app, see how that works out. Yeah, we'll have I picked local with a view. So there's a bunch of them. We'll try those out and see how they are. All right, put this away for now. Turnpike Trail. That goes off of this way. Right now we're on the Midstate Trail. We get the sun coming up. So we're in the Douglas State Forest right now. Douglas, Massachusetts. Yeah, there's a list of like 20 or so trails just inside the Mass, Northeast Connecticut, Northwest Rhode Island. So we'll do those. All right, we already made our first detour. Oh, wrong turn. We were following right along the Midstate Trail, but apparently this loop has this on it. I mean, we would have been all right, but I'm just trying to follow the loop. I already went the wrong way. A lot of mountain laurel on this trail. Mountain laurel and low bush blueberries. Lots of blueberries in the Douglas State Forest. And when the berries are out, there's lots of bear droppings around. I've never seen the bears. I hear reports of the bears. And I've seen lots of droppings around from the bears, but I've never seen the bears. But we know they're out there. Another week or two, we should start getting some nice colors. Beginning of October, beginning to mid-October is the best. So when I pick these with a view, I'll save the ones with the best views for the fall colors. Oh, this is a nice shot. I don't even know if this is named. I didn't see a name for it. Without my glasses, I can't read it on the app, because when you zoom in, the writing never gets any bigger. All right. Bandit's getting an update on the news. We're crossing over here on the Grand Trunk Trail.
Which is also part of the Midstate Trail.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, because it turns, yeah. Yep. Pain in the Pullman. I don't know what that is, unless it's that one down there.
It's that one down there.
All right, so we're going to go this way. That way. All right. Oh, the ferns are dying off here.
Yep.
Starting to get brown. They almost smells like it's fermenting as they're decaying. No more bright green sun and with the sun shining through them.
Nope.
Alrighty. Alright, we're at an intersection. Now we're taking a streeter trail. Heading back towards the street. Oh yeah?
And down that one too.
That's so that they don't get motorized vehicles back there. They get them anyway. Hey, those guys on the four-wheelers, say what you want. They do a lot of maintenance. They come right through.
Well, there was a snowmobile, as you know, it digs it up a little bit, but they really help out.
Yep. Everyone's got an opinion. I'm kind of neutral on it. I mean, I'm not a fan of them digging it up, but for the most part, they're pretty. I mean, you get a little skid mark in the dirt.
They're pretty courteous if they run into you.
They always slow down. They always pull over, and they always cut those blowdowns. Plus, there's no way to run them anymore. It's not like up north where they ride them on the streets and they have specific trails for them. There's nothing around here for that. Not anymore. Population took care of that. Carrie studying the dirt.
Deer, a little horse.
I would say deer. That's more of a deer track than a horse hoof print.
Yeah.
Yep. Plenty of deer out here.
You just never see them.
Well, we saw them the other day.
That's true.
All right. So we crossed onto Schmidt Trail for a little stint. Now this is going to put us on Eagle Bridge Trail. Oops, sorry. And we're heading out that way for some views in water. Well, we're going to continue. It's a side trail. We'll continue down this trail and then we take a side trail to get to the water. We'll see what that looks like. Pretty good. Warmed up a little. It was like 40 when we started. About 50 right now. Alrighty.
243 in 2006.
Eagle Bridge. Now we know why the trail is called Eagle Bridge Trail. This is the Eagle Bridge by the Eagle Scouts. Nice. I even threw some tiny stone on this. The grip. Ooh. She's using a strong voice on Bandit. Look out. Yep, it goes roundabout. Roundabout. Alright, Bandit. Let's go. It's almost time to get to our breakfast destination. Eagle Scout Project, Treehouse Bridge. Jackson Beaupre, Troop 243, December 2019. Bridge is dedicated to Mike Tonry and members of Troop 243, Boy Scouts of America. Good job, guys. Yep, I bet this floods out a lot this spring. Yeah, I'm thinking it's more mucky in the spring. But you're right, it's been dry this summer too. Trust me, they didn't put it there just to put it there. Nobody does that. Been a pretty good trail. Nice loop we're doing here. I think the loop's like 5 and change. And then we'll go off a trail off on the side there to get down to the water. We'll see what that looks like. Then we'll have our breakfast. Well, judging by the name of on the trail, this must be Bad Luck Pond. If it was Bad Luck Pond Trail, it only stands to reason. I'll tell you what, this would be a good place to come for sunrise. I think that'd be pretty decent. We could do that, although it'll go more to your left. But when you get closer to winter, if you got a nice snow on the ground, I believe it'll be straight in front of us right here in the middle of winter. If the sun's already there, it's 8:30. And this is September, October, November. Yeah, I believe it'll come up like right there in the winter. So if we get a nice wet snowstorm, I'm coming running over here. It's only a 10-minute drive, 15-minute. I'd do that. Nice. Bandit just discovered he can swim. Yeah, huh, buddy? You like that, huh? Oh, now he's back on the ground. He just discovered he could swim. He usually just lays down, so I threw a rock over his head. He went for it. Good boy.
Good job.
Good boy. Yeah. You like slapping your ears on that, huh? Alright, we just came back from the pond. About 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes back to here. And now we're going to take the TNT trail over. And we're going this way.
Gonna connect back to Schmitty.
Gonna go back to the Schmidt trail, I believe, to get us to the parking lot. That's a cool little pond. That'd be nice. Nice sunrise in the winter right there. I'm gonna have to put that on the list. All right. We're almost back to the parking lot. I can see my truck straight up ahead. That's a nice little run. Oh, nice little hike. You could run it. This trail would have been an easy trail run to start with, which is my goal. Just not yet. Just got to get that foot in good shape. Yeah, so that was a little over 5.5 miles. Pretty good. We'll see what else we can come up with. Keep it different. Different terrain, different looks, different views. This is real close to the road right now. We weren't close to the road, but we are now. All right, we're done with that loop trail. Said it was 5.78 miles. What's your watch say?
5.10, but I started it late.
All right.
So that's about right.
So that's about right. It says 2,900 feet elevation. I don't know about that.
That I don't believe
Unless
in.
it's counting up and down all together.
Well, that could be.
Because there really wasn't that much up. She's leaving us here. There you go. Just thinking about her watch.
Stay. Let's see, does my watch tell me the elevation?
I don't know.
Mine says 453 feet of gain and 469 feet of loss.
I would believe that more.
Yeah.
I don't know where that 2,900 comes from. Unless that's where we're at. Nah.
No, because we're only at about 600.
Yeah. I don't know where those numbers come from. But the mileage seemed about right.
Yep.
Bandit learned how to swim today.
He did. First time in a pond.
First time he ever swam. I tossed a rock a little over his head a little way out, and he swam right out to it. Then he looked around and he's like, hey, I'm swimming.
He's like, I didn't know I could do this. Hey, guys, look at me.
Kept going back. All right. That's it for this little trip. Peace.
Peace.